Alex Conant is communications director for the Rubio campaign, and he joins us on The Real Stories today. So I know that your candidate, Marco Rubio, has changed his policy on immigration over the last couple of years. What did he think about hearing Donald Trump's plan to go back to what Ike had done?
Yeah, well, we need a serious immigration plan. That's what Marco Rubio is proposing. There's no secret that he was involved in the Senate effort 2 years ago. I think the lesson learned from that is that we have to give the American people confidence that we're going to finally get serious about illegal immigration and secure our border. That's what he wants to do first: secure our border, have an exit entry system, have E-Verify, so that the American people are comfortable or have confidence that there won't be future waves of illegal immigration.
So to keep it clear for our viewers, what is Mr. Rubio's plan for the 11 or 12 million illegals who are currently here?
Well, you can't even begin to deal with the 11 million people that are currently in the country illegally until you've secured the border now and you give people confidence that we will not have future illegal immigration. Then you have to modernize our legal immigration system so that people can come here legally and make it more of a merit-based system. And once you've done those two things, and only after you've done those two things, I think you can reasonably deal with the 11 million people that have been here in the country. But you have to secure the border first. That's what Marco Rubio has consistently said.
Okay, let's talk about another one of his competitors, Jeb Bush. He says he's a better bet than Rubio in a general election matchup against Hillary Clinton. Why does he think that, and what would you say to make your candidate a better matchup?
Well, look, I think that this campaign is a generational choice, and it's time to turn the page and look to the future, and that's what Marco Rubio offers. He's laid out a very specific agenda. You can read about it on our website at marcorubio.com, a very detailed agenda for a new American century that's going to empower families. It's going to make America strong, strengthen our military, and create 21st century jobs and give people the skills that they need to fill those 21st century jobs.
So it's interesting because Jeb Bush says just the opposite. Coming at it from two different points of view. He says, look, the only person who can go up against Hillary Clinton is somebody who has this background, this experience. Obviously, he's saying that your candidate does not.
Well, nobody understands the challenges that America faces right now, today, in 2015, better than Marco Rubio. He understands what it's like to raise a family in the 21st century. He understands the threats that we face around the world. Just before the segment, you had a report about the continued violence in the Mideast. Marco's been working on these issues, foreign policy issues, for the better part of 5 years now, and nobody has shown better understanding and better foresight about what's going on in the Middle East than Marco Rubio has.
I want to throw this one at you too. MSNBC host Chris Matthews saying he's not sure Senators Ted Cruz and Marco Rubio are actually Hispanic. Listen to this.
Yeah. Is he trying to insinuate that Marco Rubio, a fellow Spanish surname, I'm not sure the right word is Hispanic for them because they are Cuban nationals or whatever, or come from Cuba. But is he going to insinuate that he's still basically for what he calls amnesty?
Okay. How do you respond to that? Is Marco Rubio's Ted Cruz, are they Hispanic?
I mean, that's, of course, and that's just silly. This is a serious election. You look at the world around us, all the violence that we just spoke about that you've been reporting on earlier today around the world and here in the U.S., unemployment, families don't know where they're going to get their next paycheck from. These are the issues that we need to be talking about in this very important election. That's what my boss, Marco Rubio, is going to continue to talk about.
All right. Alex Conant, great to have you back on The Real Story. Thanks.
Thanks, Gretchen.